All right. What we have here is an example in precalculus where we're going to optimize a problem, find the max. This one is dealing with a rational function that we'll begin creating. And without further ado, let's go through and find to contain 60 square inches of print. The margins on the top and bottom of the page are 1 inch deep and 1/2 inches wide. What should the dimension of the page be so that the least amount of paper is used? So we're looking for the least amount of paper. Okay, so that would be a minimum we're looking for. We're also looking for the dimensions. Okay, so we're looking for the dimensions. All right, in order to find this. Now the dimensions of the paper are going to be, well, it's a rectangle. And so when we write this, and in this paper we're going to have some print that's inside. And this print has to be 64 square inches. Okay? Now from here we're going to have, it says to the top and bottom we have 1 inches of print. So we have margins on this paper. And then, this is not on the other side, but then we have 1.5 inches on each the left and right side. 0.5 inches. All right. Now, in order to figure this out, we're trying to find the dimensions. The dimensions of this be, let's call this we'll say the width or the height, we're going to call it, all right, the height of this paper we'll call y, all right, and that will be the height, or width, whatever we call it. Now, now to figure this out, what we're going to do is we need to figure out the equation that will help us satisfy this problem. Well, in order to find the least amount of paper being used, we're going to figure out an area. Now, the area of this page is going to equal x times y, x times y. Now, this is where we come to x times y, 1, 2 variables, and we only try to solve for this equation and put in the minimum, and so on and so forth. So what we need to do is we need to eliminate variables. The other information that we're given, if you recall, is that we know the printed side is 64 inches squared. So that means we have 64 inches inside, and that equals, all right, the area is this side. So inside rectangle is going to be, well, this is going to be x minus, well, each one of these margins would be 3. And together, that's 3. Or height, however we call it, y, and we're going to subtract these two margins, so we might, and there's. So use this equation to solve for one of the variables. Well, I'm going to solve for y, all right, just because. All right, so solve. It doesn't matter. And what we're going to do is we're going to divide by x minus 3, both sides, x minus 3. All right, so 64 divided by x minus 3. We're then going to add it to the other side and itself. All right. I'm going to just simplify this real quick. Get a common denominator, so I have 64. All right, plus 2 times x over x minus 3. So we have 64. Using this, we're going to take this portion to the right. Got is that we can use, right, for the max and min. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the in, okay, identify as a slight asymptote because it's 1 degree. You just we are looking for this value. value. Once they find the y value, you involve a rectangle that has some print in it. So good luck on the homework that you have.